Okay, cool. So now that Susanna's run you through Mixer and texturing the asset itself, now we're going to go ahead and upload it to Sketchfab. So once you're on Sketchfab, at the top right here, you can just see this upload button. Just click that. Here it asks you to drag and drop or browse. So an important thing to remember here is if you've exported as a zip file, you can just drag that entire zip file over. If you haven't and you've just got the files, then you have to go ahead and upload the OBJ now. So I'm just going to click browse, and I'm already in my sun clock folder, which is on my desktop. I'm just going to go ahead and import the sun clock mesh. That should just take a second, and I'll just click upload. And here it's just doing a little bit of processing. Okay, so now that that's finished, you can go ahead and change the title of your piece. You can add a description, and you can also add tags, which will aid in search results. From there, we're going to go ahead and click this button here that says Edit 3D Settings. Awesome. So now that that's loaded, we can go ahead and start adding our maps. So we need to go over to this Materials panel here. And once we're in there, we have to go ahead and select the specular workflow. So from here, we just have to go ahead and click one of these drop downs. So I'm just going to click the albedo one. I'm going to go to texture. And from here, I'm going to click import textures. And it automatically opens up the same folder that we imported our OBJ from. I need to go ahead and add the albedo, the normal, the roughness, and the specular. I'm going to click open. And as you can see, it's uploaded all of them. I can just get rid of this now. And from here, in this drop down, I can select the correct map. So in this case, I need the albedo, not the specular. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the albedo. Great. Under specular, I'm just going to do the same thing. Texture. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Specular, texture, choose specular. There we are. So now we need the roughness, which is here. And the last thing we need is the normal. So it's just under here. I'll just click the drop down and ensure that check is on. And from here, I'm just going to go ahead and click the drop down, choose texture, normal. Great. So that is pretty much what you need to do to get your mesh up there. From here, you can just click publish. But from here, you can also add some post-process effects. So it's up here in the panel here. So some cool ones are grain, grain's really useful for this one because we're going for maybe an old-timey look based on the clock. So you can see as I crank this up, you can see that the grain gets heavier. You can also click animated, which can be really, really cool. So I'll just drop that down again. Another cool one is sharpness, just makes everything a bit tighter. Bloom can be really nice, depending on how bright your object is and what scene you have. In this case, it's not really working. Yeah, so I'll just invite you to have a play with those and see how you go. The other thing you can do is you can change the scene lighting. So down here under environment, you can change the environment that we're actually using. So you can see that just selecting another one dramatically changes what it looks like. Okay, great. So now we're just going to go ahead and click publish. Yep. Just reminding me that I need to save first. Awesome. So now that that's published, I can just go ahead and go see my model. Awesome. Okay, so if we want to share this with someone, it's really, really easy. All we need to do is go down here to where it says share. And we can just copy this link and we can just share that link with whoever we want to have access to it. Okay, I hope that was useful and happy modeling.